La Facultad de Artes. Acá tenemos al sacerdote IFA Akomolofe Wande, que viene de Nigeria acá a Uruguay. Y bueno, queremos hablar de la cosmología IFA, del arte, del racismo religioso. Así que, bueno, en primer lugar, bienvenido al Uruguay.
Thank you very much. I'm so pleased to be here, and I appreciate every one of you for this beautiful day.
Usted viene aquí al Uruguay con la cosmología de IFA.
Yes, I'm here in Uruguay to spread the message of IFA to everyone. I'm here in Uruguay to spread the good message of IFA to each and every one of you people.
¿Qué es la cosmología IFA?
IFA is a complex word that we may not be able to define. IFA is the word of Olodumare, the message of Olodumare to mankind. But in it encompasses a lot of things. It encompasses how you and I were made, what informed our being here, what is our purpose on earth, how are we going to live on earth, everything that surrounds us, the one that we can see and those that we cannot see. So IFA speaks about everything. All things are defined by IFA, and IFA knows the history, the beginning, and the end of everything. So IFA, in a short word, is the message and the words of Olodumare.
¿Es una cosmología muy antigua? ¿Cómo nace?
IFA, like I said, that IFA encompasses almost everything in the world. It speaks about medicine, speaks about history of human race, it speaks about the family, the arts, the literature, everything in the world. So IFA encompasses it all. There's nothing that is in this world that IFA has not spoken about. Everything in the world is what IFA speaks about.
¿Y por qué Uruguay? ¿Por qué venir acá?
Yes, I come to Uruguay to bring the message of IFA and to relate with our people here. So to bring more message of IFA and the light of IFA to the people of Uruguay. Thank you.
¿Hay algún vínculo entre la cosmología de IFA y el arte?
Yes, like we rightly said, that IFA is the source of everything. It tells the world about nature. IFA speaks about nature. It speaks about every other things, the animals, the seas, your environment generally. There is nothing that you can think about that IFA did not mention, narrate, or speaks about. So there's a lot of relationship or similarity, or let me say connection between IFA and everything in our environment. What we don't know about IFA is what we have not make research on. So if we make deeper research, we say that there's nothing in this world that IFA did not speak about.
Bien. Y como cosmología, ¿cómo se vincula con estas expresiones africanas?
Let us begin by telling you that the world is a very big place. In this world, there are a lot of things that exist. But the most important thing is that there is nothing that exists in this space or on this earth without a source. So the connection of IFA with every other thing, even African, even beyond Africa, is that Ifa knows the history. Ifa tells you what it is, how it came about, why it is in existence, what is it meant to do. So, like the human existence, Ifa tells you the purpose of your coming to this world. Ifa knows it, and Ifa explains to each and every individual in this world your purpose on earth. So Ifa goes beyond Africa. It goes beyond Africa. It speaks to the whole world in general. Thank you.
Ifa se ha vuelto muy conocido, entre otros aspectos, por un sistema de oráculo binario.
Yes, one of the essence of Ifa is for you to have knowledge, to understand, to know. When you have knowledge of something, you are ahead of that thing. If you have knowledge, then you can know how to navigate. Like most of the time when we are going out, we have to use the GPS to show us this is where you should turn to, this is where you. So when you have knowledge, when you have information, then some things become easier. If you don't have the necessary information, you may not know how to go about some things. So what Ifa brings to us is the necessary information that we need to navigate our life. That is so important. And that is why that people usually consult Ifa on what next to do. Maybe I want to take a step. I want to go into marriage. I want to have a family. We just have a child. Then how do we go about this, that whatever we want to do will be successful?
Y ahora, desde la mirada de Ifa, ¿cómo se ve? Dos preguntas sobre el mundo, bien diferentes. ¿Cómo se ve, cómo ustedes perciben el mundo contemporáneo?
The world is beginning to see the beauty of Ifa. Even in Africa, in the last 100 years, the message of the colonizers has come to say this and that and that. But that Ifa has sustained even after slavery, that Ifa has remained up to today shows there is a spark of truth in it. If there is no truth in it, it would have been suppressed. For 400 years of slavery and more than that, that Ifa is still alive today tells you that there is something in it that is unique. So in our place now, before you can have a leader, Ifa is going to be asked who should be a leader. You can't just choose a leader. We don't choose leader by election.
Can you repeat me, please?
In Yoruba land,
Yeah.
if you want to choose a king,
Yeah.
you consult Ifa
Oh, okay.
to know who is the right person to choose. If we are choosing a leader, if you want to choose a leader, we consult Ifa to know who is to be chosen.
Okay.
So, and Ifa will always tell you, this is the good person, this is the right person. But when you say, okay, you are going by democracy, or you want to go and vote, you may have the wrong choice.
Y la segunda pregunta que era sobre el mundo es cómo se origina, cómo nace el mundo.
Yes, Ifa speaks about the world in Ifa narratives. There are some messengers, we call them Irumole. They are special spirits, they are special beings that Olodumare sent to the world. And each has a divine purpose or divine assignment, like the Ogun, who is the pathfinder, like Eshu, who is like enforcer of laws and order. Enforce law. There is Oshun, who sees to fertility of not only the human but even the land. Shango. There is Obatala, who is for wisdom. So Olodumare sends all these Irumale down to the world as his representatives here. And when they got to the world, in our belief, in the creation story, they are the one that make sure things are in order in this world. And Orunmila was among them, who is to reveal or who is to guide them on what to do and what not to do. So he is the one that sent the Irumale to come and establish this world. And those Irumale are his personal assistants. And he gave them the authority. You be in charge of this, you be in charge of this. So the Ogun, the Obatala, the Oshun, Eshu, Orunmila, Osonyin, all those ones are from Olodumare. So, and they take order from Olodumare. So that is how the world was created. Anyway, we don't believe in the Abrahamic story of creation. We don't believe in the story of creation, that the world was created by.
Ellos no creen en la creación de como una científica.
That Adam was created and Eve was created.
Lo bíblico. No creen en lo bíblico.
So we don't believe in that story. So we have our own story that this world is full of ocean. Before everything was created, there was ocean on this earth. So from that ocean, something is governing that ocean. And the spirit behind this is a woman. So the first creation is a woman. It is the women that give birth to us.
IFA tiene una cantidad de refranes o de conocimiento sintetizado en varios rezos o rezas.
IFA speaks in parable, so a lot of the messages of IFA comes in parable. So it is the Babalawo that will help to interpret a little bit. But you that come for consultation will now come to relate that with your life. Most of IFA's messages comes in parables. And stories that has happened to some people before.
Ya estuvo acá viviendo en el mundo y se repite de alguna manera, más o menos.
Yes, there is nothing that IFA speaks about that has not happened to somebody before. So IFA is just using those stories to relate it to what might likely happen to you. IFA is mystic, but it is the precise words of Olodumare. It is the unfailing word. It cannot fail. His predictions are always accurate. It may not come now, but expect it that it will come to pass.
Bien. Y a ver, hay uruguayos que están yendo a Nigeria a estudiar IFA.
Go to Nigeria to study. People here in Uruguay are going to Nigeria to study.
Yeah. Tú ahora vienes a Uruguay.
You come to Uruguay.
Y también hay, digamos, una versión de IFA que no está tan vinculada con el África, sino que es afro-cubana y está llegando.
Here in Uruguay,
con la inmigración cubana al Uruguay.
Come to here to do IFA, but the different way.
¿Cómo ves todo este fenómeno?
What can you see this?
Yes, we have heard about the Mbanda, the Candomblé, all sorts of. Yes, what I would say to it is that most of these the people that practice this, they are part of us. They are part of us, but they have left home for a very long while. So, for the reasons of slavery, they have left home for long. For over 400 years. So, in some ways, when you come, okay, for example, now I'm in Uruguay. There are some foods that we used to eat in Nigeria that is not here. When I get here and I don't see those foods, I just have to abide by what they eat here. So that happens to those people who practice. They just have to find a way to blend the practice over there with what they meet here. The practice at home and the practice of the host community. So they just have to find a way to mix it together.
¿Y eso genera conflicto entre las diferentes maneras de llevar adelante IFA?
There will be some conflict because I saw some people who are into Candomblé, who are into Lukumi, who are into all these sort of things. The way they practice is not the way we practice our own.
Pero está bien, es aceptable.
But we appreciate them. We appreciate them. We are still, the belief is there. Like somebody who calls Ishu, like somebody who calls Oshun, who says he's Obatala. So we know they have the spirit, they have the will to do what is good, but they may not have the complete knowledge.
Y el tema de los linajes, ¿cómo es? Porque hay muchos linajes de IFA que vienen del África, obviamente, y llegan a América, y hay veces que hay gente que dice que es un linaje, pero no es. Hay reclamos por esa actitud. ¿Cómo es esa dinámica? Dice, no, yo soy de tal linaje, ¿no? Bueno, hay situaciones.
Yes, there are so many families of IFA. There are so many. Every clan or every city has his own way of doing IFA. Method is a little bit different from one another. So, and this is what brings about difference. Like the way we do in my place is quite different from the way Ibadan people will do their own. So, Orunmila went to different places. And in some places, if he has time to walk, he will sit down and walk. But in some places, he's just passing by. He doesn't have much time. So he will just do things quickly and move on. And whatever you see him doing is whatever each and every one of us keep repeating. What you see him doing is what you keep repeating.
La relación ya te pregunté algo parecido, pero por ejemplo en Brasil es muy fuerte el candomblé, ¿no? Por ejemplo.
¿La diferencia?
No, ¿cómo ven la relación de los bandas? Porque acá la banda es muy fuerte.
400 years of slavery, and that's what brings about all these practices of Umbanda, Candomblé.
Okay.
Pero no hay articulación, no tienen diálogo, ¿o sí?
We are together. Yeah, we have relationship with them. Yes.
Que todo tienen orisha y por lo tanto.
There is nowhere in the world that Orisha is being celebrated as Brazil.
Y todo digamos, esta ampliación de las religiones afro, fuera de África, que tiene que ver con la esclavitud, la diáspora y en la actualidad, con todas estas comunicaciones nuevas, estos movimientos migratorios, en fin, etcétera. ¿Cómo ves tú el tema del racismo? Porque a veces dicen, bueno, es una religión de afro, entonces la gente blanca no puede estar, o hay un impedimento.
Like I said at the beginning that IFA is for everyone.
Desde el comienzo es para todo el mundo.
So there is no way you will live on this earth without knowing about or having the essence of IFA in you. The road we take to this place, Ogun, place that way.
Ogun abrió el camino para que nosotros podamos.
The blood that runs in you is the work of Shango, that's fire, energy, the blood.
La sangre nuestra con el fuego de Shango.
So Oshun is the water that flows in you.
Oshun es el agua.
So there's every part of your body.
Toda parte de tu cuerpo.
Orisha speaks to it.
Orisha
or answers to Orisha, to one particular Orisha. So by that you just have to know that it doesn't necessarily need to become a religion. It's a way of life.
Se está viviendo en muchas partes del mundo el tema del racismo religioso, es decir, de religiones de matriz afro que por tener matriz afro tienen dificultades en su expansión y en su práctica.
Well, religion is personal to everybody. It's personal to an individual. Whether you believe in something or you don't believe in it, it is personal. And I think the state too has power to regulate some things. The state has power to regulate some things. But I don't think the state can force anybody into any religion. It is your personal opinion to decide which religion should I follow.
Ahí, por ejemplo, pasa en algunos países que hay otras religiones, por ejemplo, que chocan con las religiones los pentecostales.
It is due to non-availability of information. If we are informed, rightly informed about what IFA is, I don't think there is anybody in this world that will not embrace IFA. And the movement is on now that people are getting more informed. And the more they get informed, the more they embrace it.
En este mundo está habiendo muchas situaciones que están direccionadas por el racismo y por el racismo religioso. ¿Cómo ves la situación actual?
Racism shouldn't have happened in the world. There should not be racism. We are all created by the same Olodumare. We are all creations of Olodumare. And each of us has a purpose to fulfill on this earth. The ants, the small ant that you see walking on the earth has his own purpose to fulfill. These plants has their purpose to fulfill. The animals have their purpose to fulfill. And we humans have our own purpose to fulfill. So there is no need for us to turn against each other or to turn against one another. All those people that are practicing racism is only that they don't have the knowledge of Olodumare.
¿Cuál sería el gran aporte, y esta es la última pregunta que les voy a hacer, brinda IFA o que podría brindar IFA a la humanidad?
IFA brings peace. IFA brings clarity of purpose. IFA brings blessings. IFA brings hope. And IFA brings all the good tidings of this world. That's the message of IFA to all humanity. Peace.
Bien. Bueno, sacerdote, muchísimas gracias por su tiempo. Espero que no sea, estoy seguro, que no va a ser la última vez que dialoguemos. Así que bueno, seguimos entonces en esta conversación.
Yes, I so much appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate you for this opportunity given to me. And I want to appreciate my host, Leo and Laura, and my mother seated here, Suzanne. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Gracias.
Muchísimas gracias.
Bendiciones.